You know what I hear? I hear the clock ticking. And time waits for no man. Life goes by, and it goes by quick. Don't waste those years. Don't waste them. Live them. I want you to be terrified of sitting on the sidelines and doing nothing. Waking up in 6 days or 6 weeks or 6 years or 60 years and being no closer to your goal. You've made no progress. That is the nightmare. That is what you really need to be afraid of, being stagnant. So, get up and go. That idea isn't going to execute itself. That book isn't going to write itself. Those weights out in the gym, they aren't going to move themselves. You have to do it. And you have to do it now. Don't wait anymore. Don't think anymore. Don't plan anymore. Don't contemplate anymore. Don't make any more excuses or justifications. Don't rationalize anything else. No. Take the risk. Take the gamble. Take the first step. Take action now. No complacency. No backing off. No slack whatsoever.
No more dreaming. Dreaming is over. I need specifics. What are you doing on Monday? What are you doing on Tuesday? What are you doing on Wednesday? You need to be very specific. It's time to put your pieces together of your puzzle. You need to be in a big damn hurry. Time is running out on you. There's 86,400 seconds in a day. The separator between me and you and people that win and lose is what we do with those seconds. And you're too slow. You're too casual. You think too much. You need to get in a hurry because there's an end to your life and it's coming sooner than you think. It goes by in a flicker and at some point it's going to be over.
And we want to make a conscious, deliberate, determined effort to start living life with a sense of urgency and using what we've got, using ourselves up, sharing what we brought into the universe to share. Because if we don't, nobody else will. Stop wasting valuable time. If we begin to live our lives as if each day were our last, our lives will take on a whole new meaning.
When you die, when life is over for you, I don't want you to have one idea left in you. I don't want one dream left in you. When you die, I want you to go for broke. Every CD that you were supposed to do, every book you were supposed to write, I want you to get everything out your system.
We get one shot at this gig right here, life. So, do not wait. Go forward. No more waiting for the perfect moment, and no more indecision, and no more lies. Take the action. Get out of bed, get your feet on the ground, step forward. Give every day everything you've got. Every ounce of energy, every bead of sweat, every drop of blood until your last breath. And don't let another day slip by.
Yay! Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday to all the people, leaders, and first-timers who are watching me right now. You are all welcome here at AIM Nigeria Talks NDO or New Distributors Orientation. If you are ready, just type it there at the comment section below. I am ready. By the way, I will be your speaker for today. My name is Ras Giliera, commonly known here as Ingosi Belema Ewa Mariam, Inyobong. So it's up to you what you call me. But those are the names that was given to me as I stayed here in Nigeria for 5 to 6 years already. So I think I'm already a Nigerian just like you, okay? A half Nigerian and a half Filipina. So now, my dear friends, I am a nurse by profession, but today I am going to share to you the correct mindset and the skill set that you must acquire in order for you to become successful in this business. So if you wanted to become successful, send me a lot of hearts, send me a lot of thumbs up, and of course, share me that favorite emoji of mine, that is the care emoji. Definitely, because I am also a leader just like you, I will be the one to do it first for you to follow me. This is the like or the thumbs up emoji, and this is the heart emoji. And my favorite, definitely, the care emoji. So before I start, my dear friends, let me say hi and hello to all my leaders who are watching us and commenting there at the comment section. Let me start with Mr. Andrew. How are you, sir? We also have Mr. Clement. Who else do we have here? My sister, Ma'am Pilar Ison. How are you, ma'am? By the way, congratulations to all the graduates of Roadmap to Success. And I want to take this opportunity to invite all of you who are watching us right now and listening to me right now, because the enrollment for Roadmap to Success is starter class and all of the classes that we have, builders and master class, is already open, my dear friends. So for those people who wanted to be part of that one-of-a-kind training that our company has prepared for all the leaders who wanted to have progress and a lot of improvement, my dear friends, this is it. What you just need to do is for you to like our page, follow our page, my dear friends, and you will be able to see all the details on how are you going to enroll in the R2S. So again, inform all of your people and like our page so that you will not miss that out. So let me share other people who are messaging us right now. I wanted to see if you are already. Mr. Absalom Isaac Jr. saying, I am ready. Wonderful. Who else do we have here? We also have Ma'am Ruby Rivera, Queen Farah. Wow, a sister of mine here in Nigeria. And we have Mr. Brian or Brain Joy. Okay, it's Madam. Okay, Madam Joy watching from the Philippines. Thank you very much for being ready. So without further ado, let me start this one. Okay. So my dear friends, when we start the business, there are things that we wanted to do. Okay. There are things that we immediately do, even though we are not familiar on the skills and the activities that we need to, we need to practice and we need to execute as we start this business. However, my dear friends, by doing that, because you are so excited, you wanted an immediate result, it always leads to a lot of wahala, a lot of headache, and a lot of heartaches, okay, in the part of all the leaders who wanted to become successful here at EdPlan 2.0. So now, what is this thing that breaks our heart and gives us a lot of headache? Let me share to you that one, and that is no other than, my dear friends, rejection. I want you to remember this word, rejection. This thing, we always experience this. This is very common, normal. Ever since we were small up until today, we are experiencing rejection. For example, if your parents, brought you to a supermarket and you saw a certain toy, do you think all the time your parents will say yes to what you wanted? I saw a toy there. I wanted to buy that one, but your parents said, okay, we cannot have that one yet. So let's go and buy some other things that we need in our house. Okay, so even though your parents answered you in a very polite way, however, that one is a form of rejection. Do you agree with me? Okay. So now, during the time as a kid, we are going to cry, we are going to become irritated, we're going to be angry. Now, that is the common reaction to rejection. But as we grow up, we realize that, there are things that I cannot always get immediately and it will take time before I have it. We learn how to manage that feeling of rejection. But in this kind of business, my dear friends, when you started to do EdPlan 2.0 or empowered consumerism, this is what commonly happens. As you get your package, the lovely package that has a lot of products, the next thing you're going to do is no. It means they are not agreeing with you. It means, my dear friends, they are going to say something bad about you and about your decision, about your business. That is rejection. Commonly, we know how to face that particular rejection. However, once again, because we are into a people's business, the number of people who are rejecting us is not only one, not only two, not only three. Sometimes it's hundreds of people, thousands of people. It depends on how many people you are sharing this opportunity. Okay. So why is it that we are experiencing that kind of feeling, my dear friends? Why is it that a lot of people are saying no to us? Let me tell you this. It's because we are not doing the system correctly. Okay. There is a process to everything. That includes how to do the business. Once again, if you join the business, don't go outside talking to people about the opportunity. An opportunity that is good, but right now you don't know how to properly present it. You don't even know what is the components of your product, how beneficial it is, what are the testimonials. You don't even know who are the CEO of this company. You don't even know what is EdPlan 2.0 or empowered consumerism all about. And you are there going outside talking to people as if you really know the business. Well, in fact, you don't know. That's the reason why they are saying no to you. Because you yourself, you don't know what is the business all about. You don't have the knowledge, you don't have the skills yet. So before you do any of the activities necessary for you to grow in this business, you need to equip yourself first. Once again, I want you to write it down. To all the leaders, to all the new members, I want you to get your pen. I want you to get your paper. Okay, write it down. Equip yourself first. Don't expect that as you register tomorrow, you're going to be good at this business. It's just like other profession. Me as a nurse, my dear friends, I took 4 years, 5 years just to study that one, an additional 1 year for me to study for the board exam before I was able to land the job. But here, my dear friends, good news in this kind of business, you don't need to study that long before you can have an opportunity that can give you that much money. But still, like other profession, you need to prepare yourself. You need to be equipped. Type there at the comment section below, equip. How are you going to equip yourself? Attend your trainings. If you are attending ASAP, we always say the importance of training. What are the benefits you're going to get if you always attend training? When your upline or the person who invited you said, okay, by Monday, by Tuesday, by next week, I want you to attend this kind of training, EdPlan 2.0, ASAP, NDO, my dear friends, technical training, attend it. They are not just telling that to you simply because they don't have time to talk to you. They are advising you to do that because all of us undergo that particular process to which all of us are attending trainings. Okay. So now, when you attend training, the result of that, of course, you are going to improve. Do you want to improve? Yes. For you to improve, attend that and apply what you have learned. Sometimes, my dear friends, even though you're attending training not only for 3 months, but you have been attending for 1 whole year, unfortunately, you are not getting any kind of result. What is the reason for that one, my dear friends? Maybe there are still some areas that you need to improve. Don't get discouraged. Your time will come, my dear friends. Try different kind of strategies. If this particular strategy is not working for you, then go to another strategy. Check if it will work for you, if there are things that will change or you need to change, my dear friends, it can help you by doing so. Don't just try a strategy or an activity without you even analyzing what are the negative aspect and the positive aspect of the strategy that you are doing. Okay, another thing, of course, since most of us who are new in this business, we are getting rejected. And those people who are rejecting us are those loved ones of ours, my dear friends, doubts and fear will increase. What do you mean by doubts and fear? It means you are not trusting yourself anymore that, is this business for me? Am I doing the right thing? I'm not good at this. Why did I ever try to join this kind of business? You are having fears now. That particular belief in yourself, when you started the business, it started to dwindle. My dear leaders, don't be. Okay? It's okay for you to be discouraged sometime, but you need to know how to face that discouragement that you are getting from your doubts and fears, especially from the people who are discouraging you and saying a lot of bad things about you and your business. Okay? So what are you going to do to face all this? Tell yourself, I can. Okay. Why? Why do you need to tell yourself, I can? It's because if we can do it, you can do it as well. We came from all different profession. How is it that we can do it and you're telling yourself you cannot do it? Maybe you are not doing your best yet. That's the reason why you are not getting a result. So if right now there's a lot of people who are saying no to you, they're always saying bad things about your business, it's okay. It just means that they are not ready yet. It doesn't mean that they say no to you. It means they don't like you. It just means that they are not ready yet. Once again, they are not ready yet. So tell yourself, I can. I want you to type it there at the comment section, I can, because you really can. Okay? Conquer your fear, because fear has two meanings. First one, forget everything and run. Okay, this is the most common thing that those people who are coward are always doing. They always forget everything and they run. They are thinking that if they go to another company or if they go to a different opportunity, everything will change. No, my dear friends, it will not happen like that. Okay? Even though you change your environment, if you don't change yourself, especially your mindset, nothing is going to happen. Instead of having this kind of belief, I want you to tell yourself that fear means face everything and rise. Learning comes not from success. Learning comes from the failure that we are experiencing as we go through our journey in our life. So, my dear friends, I want you to change that kind of mindset, because fear is common. And fear, it helps us to grow. It helps us to progress when it comes to this business. Do you agree with me? If you agree with me, send me a lot of thumbs up, my dear friends. I would love and I would really appreciate that one. Okay? So, let us move on. Okay, so according here, we have SW3 principle, which means some will join you, some won't join you. So what? Let's just move on. Here in Nigeria alone, we have hundreds of millions when it comes to population. If you got rejected by 50 to 100 people, it's okay. It means you still have another hundreds of million that you can connect, especially right now that we can use the online platform. We can reach millions of people in a day. Okay? If they say no, it's okay. Just follow them up. It just means that they are not ready yet. They are not seeing the need to say yes to your opportunity. But when time comes, especially when they're seeing the result in you, you don't need to even call them. They are the one who's going to knock at your door, my dear friends, and ask you, how am I going to join that business? How the business is going? And I'm seeing a lot of people who have experienced that kind of scenario. Example, me, my dear friends. Before, when I was starting, no one wants to believe me. But after 4 years and 5 years of doing this business, those friends of mine, that family of mine, they become curious. Why? It's because results speaks louder than words. Okay? And those results came from the actions that you did. Don't just, talk and talk and talk. Because sometimes talking is not necessary. What is necessary is that you take action. That's what's matter. Okay? So, let's move on, my dear friends. According here, in order for us to be successful, we need to know our deepest why. What is your deepest why, by the way, my dear friends? When you say why, this is your purpose in life. This is the reason why you are doing your best. This is the reason why you are always waking up so early. This is the reason why you are always looking for an opportunity. We do our best, not simply because we wanted to earn some salary. For example, me, I do my best. I'm always looking for an opportunity. It's because, my dear friends, I have my family. And that family of mine is the one that pushed me to do my best. I know very well that if I'm not going to work, what will happen to them? I want the best for them. That's why I am also working hard when it comes to my business. How about you guys? You need to know or determine what is that why of yours? Why do you need to do all this? Because sometimes by doing the business, you will realize that it's not always positive things. It's not always good things that is happening to you. There will be more negative things because we don't know yet the business. We are not familiar with what we're doing right now. So we are going to experience a lot of setbacks. What will happen to you if you don't know how to face your setbacks, my dear friends? You are just going to give up. And giving up, my dear friends, it means it's the end of everything. But if you stand up, if you push yourself to the limit, my dear friends, that's the time you're going to get a good and wonderful result. This why of yours, your family, or whatever reason it is that you're doing your best, it will push you. That even though you feel, you feel a lot of heartaches already, you're still going to continue and you're still doing a lot of activities just for you to create wonderful and massive result for your business. Okay, so that is the very first thing that you need to do in order for you to become successful. Okay, how are you, Mr. Andrew Iterama, watching from Nigeria? We also have Abu Kasimu saying, watching from Ibadan. How are you all there in Ibadan Regional Center? Okay, let us continue. I hope that everyone is hearing me. If you can hear me and if my video is clear, kindly send me a lot of thumbs up. Wow, thank you for the thumbs up. I'm watching from Calamba, Laguna. How are you, Mr. Ernesto Trasmonte? Okay, let's continue. Let's continue with what we are talking about. And let me share to you the advantages of our business. Do we have advantages when it comes to our business? Definitely. Because according to research and studies, when it comes to becoming a multimillionaire, our industry is the number one industry that produces a lot of successful people in just a matter of 1 year. Now, my dear friends, if this kind of industry is not working, it means there will be no study like that or results like that. However, because this industry is really working for a lot of people, we have that kind of positive feedback for those people, okay? From those people in different kinds of community. So first advantages of this kind of business, of course, this is portable. I want you to type it there. This is a portable business. As long as you have your laptop, as long as you have your different kinds of gadget that has connection, you can do this business wherever you go and whenever you want. For example, RHOF. Do you know who is the HOF of Nigeria? Okay. Even though he is in United States of America, he can still do the business, communicate with these leaders here in Nigeria simply because we are on a portable kind of business, online business. Next one, of course, this is global expansion. We already have a lot of offices worldwide, and because of implementing the online kind of business, we can now do the business on 180, okay, 180 plus countries, whole wide world, as long as you have the devices that is connected to the internet. Okay, and you add that the strategies that we are doing or we are applying for us to create a passive result, for us to reach a lot of people. Next, another advantages that we have, of course, my dear friends, this is a business that you can do even though you are part-time. Okay, it means that even though you're still doing your own business or your own job, let's say, you can still do this business because you need to invest at least 2 to 3 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours. It depends on how hardworking you are. What's important here is that you have a full-time mindset. That even though you are doing something else, you're always thinking, what should I do in order for my people to work together effectively with me? What are the other activities in order for me to connect to a lot more people online and offline? As long as your mind is, working, always thinking about how to expand and improve your business, then you are a full timer businessman or business women. How about this one? This is a family business. You can do this business at the comforts of your home. Right now, maybe they're saying that, this one is not for me. Your profession, you are just taking it for granted, and you're doing other profession just like this, a scam, a pyramid. Okay, that is a normal kind of statement from people who doesn't know all about the business. But as they see you having a lot of recognition, having your own car, having your own house and lot, this family of yours who are saying no to you before, they are the one who's going to become curious and observe what you are doing until such time that all the activities and the skills that you are doing, they will be able to copy it, and they will join your own business. Is that good or very good? Okay, so be positive always, my dear friends, because right now, if they are not seeing any positive thing about our industry, it's okay. It just means that they are not ready yet. Okay, according here, network marketing creates more millionaires than any other industry. And you can find it in the internet, in the browser, in the Google or Mozilla Firefox. You can check it out how wonderful our industry is. According here, other than having or determining what is your why, if you want to be successful, you need to check your attitude. Do you think attitude is important? Yes or yes? If you think attitude matters, then send me a lot of hearts. I wanted to know if you're still listening to me, if you are jotting down what I am sharing or imparting to you as of this moment. Okay. So thank you very much for the likes that you have sent me. According here, attitude is very important. More important than education and even the skills. Because in my experience, there's a lot of people that has a degree, a diploma, and they even part of the top 10, okay, top 10 of when they are still studying. But it's true, it matters. It's important that you have skills. It's important that you are knowledgeable. However, for those people who doesn't have the right attitude, even though you provide them with a lot of trainings, they will not be able to absorb it. They will not be able to understand it. It's because their mind is still closed. Okay. So if you wanted to absorb that all information and to not waste a lot of time, you need to open your mind. You need to empty your cup. Okay. One example of that is when I started doing this business 5 years or 6 years ago, my dear friends. As a nurse, somehow I have this kind of attitude, or let's say ego, that, oh, okay, I have this kind of knowledge, definitely I will be able to absorb this kind of information that the company is giving me. However, when I was there watching the marketing plan, I did not even understand anything at all at all. Okay, the only time I understand it is when I saw the beauty of the business. That is after a month of watching a lot of marketing plan presentation. So imagine, I've wasted 1 month simply because I've closed my mind and I'm not ready to know what is this important information that can make me grow when it comes to business. So right now, I want you to empty your cup. Okay, because a cup that is already full, no matter how many water I'm going to pour there, it will just spill. You just wasted a lot of your time, a lot of information, simply because you did not empty your cup. You need to become just like a sponge. A sponge, if you put it there, it will absorb water. We need to absorb the water, my dear friends. Okay? And other than that, I want you to avoid this kind of attitude, which is ICTA. ICTA stands for I know that already attitude. And Filipino or Tagalog, alam ko na yan. Okay. This is a kind of attitude that whenever there is someone who's going to give you an information or additional knowledge, you're going to say to them, oh, go straight to the point. I know that already. Okay? I am this kind of person. Don't think that I don't know that. Okay? So I want you to avoid that kind of attitude, because that is a kind of attitude that stops you or hinders you from knowing more when it comes to this industry. Actually, it's not only in this industry, but even if you go to other profession. You wanted to learn more? You wanted to grow as a leader? Then avoid this one. Always listen. Everyone, listen. That is a very important attitude. We are so good when it comes to sharing ideas, but sometimes the ideas that we are sharing will not matter if the person who are listening to us doesn't need the ideas that we are sharing to them. So let's move on. Okay, according here, excellence is not a skill. It is an attitude. You will see a lot of our leaders, especially in our company, that even though they don't have the diploma, they don't have that good record in the school or on their school, they are the people who are earning millions of dollars in our business. What's the difference? The difference is that they have a wonderful attitude, an attitude that can make them a multi-millionaire. Learn the business as soon as possible. What is this kind of attitude that I'm talking about? That is GLLA, or good learning and listening attitude. Okay, type it there at the comment section. I want you to type it. It's because by writing it down or by typing it down there at the comment section below, my dear friends, it can help you to remember these words. It can help you to have a longer retention rather than just remembering everything that I am saying right now. Even me myself, if you're going to teach me something and I'm not going to write it down, after 30 minutes, I will forget about it. Okay? Because our attention span, especially when it comes to training, seminars just like this, it will only last long for 30 minutes. So now, while we are discussing this wonderful topic, I want you to write it down. GLLA means what once again? Good learning and listening attitude. We must listen. Again, listen, listen, listen. Once we already get the information, that's the time we share. How are we going to share? Is we need to talk. Okay? We need to talk to people for them to know what is your opportunity all about. But once again, before you talk, you need to know what is the problem. You need to know what are the knowledge and information necessary for you to deliver your speech. Again, GLLA stands for good learning and listening attitude. How are you going to adopt this kind of attitude? Learn the business ASAP, as soon as possible. So here in this business, we are going to give you a lot of free trainings. Once again, it's free. You don't need to pay anything just for you to do the business and attend this one. We have OPP or Ed Plan presentation. I believe in the Philippines, we have the OVI and of course the EC presentation. You will love it, my dear friends, because we have a lot of opportunities and a lot of surprises, good news that we have stored just for you. And of course, we have NDO or New Distributors Orientation, to which we are discussing the how and why of the business. Why do you need to do the business? Why this industry, my dear friends? There's a lot of opportunity out there. Why you must study, enjoy this business. That's the reason why I am here sharing to you the importance of NDO. And of course, EdPlan 2.0, ASAP or Alliance Success Achievement Program. What is the importance of training? Technical training. Yes, we need to understand it. How much money are we going to earn and how is that we are earning from this kind of system? The reason why some of us gets discouraged and gets easily manipulated by other people simply because you don't know how the business, okay, you don't know how to do the business, how wonderful the business is. But if you are knowledgeable enough, you have the skills, believe you me, no matter how many people will say bad to you and to this kind of industry, you are not going to flinch. You are not going to give up and you are not just going to turn your back away to this business and to the people who trusted you when they joined this EdPlan 2.0. Next one, we have the company events. We have a lot of company events right now, especially online. Once everything is good in different countries, my dear friends, to which we are doing EdPlan 2.0 and easy, okay, then we are now going to have an offline, okay, offline events and offline trainings as well. And last but not the least is special trainings. Special trainings that can help you to acquire more skill and develop those skills. By the way, once again, I am inviting all of you because we're going to have R2S enrollment rather we are already having an ongoing enrollment for the roadmap to success. So if you wanted to be mentored by the international coaches and speakers coming from the training team and of course the owners of the company, this is the right platform for you. Just follow our page, like our page, and you will see How are you going to be part of Roadmap to Success for starter class, for builders class, for those participants who have already graduated for the starters, they can now enroll for the builders class and master class, my dear friends, for those builders who have already graduated for that class. Okay? So let's continue. My dear leaders, for us to be successful, attitude is not enough. We must also check our belief. How high is your belief when it comes to this business? Okay, from 1 to 10, kindly inform me or kindly enlighten me. How high is your belief system in the business? 1 as the lowest kind of belief and 10 as the highest. Type it there in the comment section below. I wanted to know how high is your belief system in the business. So what are the things that you must believe when it comes to our business? First, of course, you must believe in our company. Our company is headed and founded by these three wise men, the board of directors of the company. Let me start with Dr. Eduardo Cabantog. He is our visionary president, the CEO, who created and co-formulated the wonderful products of the company, such as the C Supreme, the C24/7, and a lot more products, packages as well, and a lot more events. We also have Sir John Aspirin, who is creating a lot of marketing strategies, trainings, and a lot of good news when it comes to promoting our business. And of course, our late engineer, Francis Miguel, our mentors of all mentors and chief finance officer. They are they are so good when it comes to this business. And they are not just ordinary traditional businessmen. They are real network marketers. So for those people who are watching us, we are not a traditional kind of business. Our industry is known as network marketing industry. And these three board of directors that we have, my dear friends, they are not just a simple traditional businessman or entrepreneur. What we are experiencing right now, they have experienced it. That's the reason why we have the best system and we have the best compensation plan, because they know how difficult it is when you are just starting the business. Okay. And of course, we must believe on our products. Do you love the products of the company, by the way? Okay. Let me check. Oh, Mr. Andrew Iterama said 10. Wonderful. Okay. Mr. Andrew, you have a very high belief system in our company. Wonderful. According to Nuru Abdul Aliyu said hello. Hello as well. How are you? So these are the wonderful products that we have currently here in Nigeria. The C24/7, the Complete Phyto Energizer. All these products are created and co-formulated by the partners of the company. They are Nature's Way, DSM, AMS, and Wader Global Nutrition. All of them are multi-billion-dollar euro and yen company, best of the best when it comes to creating organic and natural products. Best when it comes to prevent a lot of diseases and illnesses. After all, the best way for us to protect ourselves is through prevention. As everyone knows, prevention is better than cure. If you wanted to know how wonderful these products are, we have a lot of testimonies. These products, especially the C24/7, Complete Phyto Energizer, Restore Life, and Colidus, if you just try to search their name in Google or even on Yahoo, automatically you will see a lot of images and testimonials, videos, images, or sometimes it's in a form of document. It's already there. Go to YouTube, go to Facebook. You can get a lot of resources just by typing the name of the company and just by typing the name of the products. Who agree with me that we have wonderful products in this company? You can share to me what is the product that you love best. Maybe it's Complete, maybe it's Kitty 24/7. Don't be shy. I wanted to, okay? I wanted to converse with each and every one of you, okay? So you must believe the products. And for you to believe and have high belief system when it comes to the products, you must use the products. Don't just expect that once you have the products, you will immediately believe it. Okay, the only time you're going to believe the products is that if you have enough information about the products that you're sharing, and the best way for you to even increase it is to use the products. We want you to be healthy, not just good when it comes to do the business. We want you to have a very healthy body so that in the near future, once you already save a lot of money, multi-millions of money, you're going to use that to achieve your dreams, not to pay your medical bills. Are we clear? Okay. So HOF Maricel Ace Bagiwan said, wow, thank you very much, ma. So who else do you need to believe? Of course, you need to believe in your upline. Who among all of you believes in your upline? Oh? Okay. So we need to believe in our upline because after all, we are not here if our upline did not connect us into this business. There are different kinds of upline. These are, they are, let's say, divided into, I will make it simple, into a good upline and an upline that is not responsible. Okay. There are some uplines, my dear friends, that once they connected you and you successfully joined, they are just going to immediately take you for granted because they already got their bagam-bagam and of course their direct referral bonus. So now, if you have that kind of upline who already took you for granted, don't worry, okay? It's because they are not the only mentor and guide when it comes to this business. You have your top upline, you have the international trainers, you have the management of the company. If by any chance you are not getting any guidance from your upline, it's okay. You just need to message us, contact us, and we are going to willingly help you and guide you until such time that you can become a leader of your own team. We have a lot of, instances just like that, okay? What else? How about those leaders or upline that is very responsible? These are the people that when you join, they are going to give you a lot of advice. They're going to assist you, support you in every activity that you have. If you have that kind of upline, then good news, you need to thank them because not all upline has the time, okay, to invest, to always assist you and support you in your own activities. Sometimes there are some uplines, my dear friends, that they are just so busy and they have a lot of people that they don't have the time to talk to you. So when they are giving you so much time to teach you when it comes to this business, you need to thank them. You need to be grateful. You need to appreciate them because not all teams have that kind of upline who will give them that much support. Okay, so if you're together with your upline, my dear friends, don't be shy. Tell to your upline, thank you, upline. Okay, so Mr. Andrew Terama said, wow, complete plus Choco is his favorite. Thank you very much. So next, of course, you need to believe in your success line. When you say success line, they are your downlines. These are the people who believe you. These are the people who joined you because they trusted you. Now, when you have your downlines, don't expect immediately that they are going to. They need time to learn the business. And don't expect that these people are automatically going to do the activities without your guidance. As an upline or the person responsible for them being here in your business, you need to guide them. You need to coach them. If by any chance this downline of yours are not doing what you are saying, it's okay. Give them time. Maybe it's not their moment yet. Put your effort to those people you think that is ready and eager in doing the business now. Okay? Are we clear? Next, of course, my dear friends, you must also believe in yourself. This is the most important one. How are you going to expect other people to believe you if you yourself, you don't believe in yourself? You need to have, confidence. How are you going to increase your confidence, especially when it comes to yourself and to your business? Simple. You need to attend trainings. You need trainings to apply what you have learned. That you're seeing me right now. Thank you very much. So now, I know it's very hard at first, but believe you me, if you continue doing that, applying what you have learned, my dear friends, learning from trial and errors, believe you me, you're going to improve as a great leader and you will be able to create a new version of you. That is our goal, my dear friends. We want to create a new version of ourselves, a wonderful version of ourselves to which we have a high confidence in ourselves and at the same time people are believing us. Okay, so that is it. Next one, of course, ready to be successful, you need to also check your commitment. how committed you are when it comes to the business. So I remember just a few months ago, I asked from 1 to 10 level as the lowest, okay, lowest number of commitment, as in you're not even committed to your business, and 10 as has the highest kind of commitment. So where are you? Is it 1 or is it 10? Just share it to us there at the comment section. What is commitment, my dear friends? When you say commitment, it means no matter what it takes, you're going to continue. So when it comes to commitment, my dear friends, we have 3 levels. We have first, I will try. This is the kind of people to which when they join, they are not putting their 100%. Sometimes they are just putting their 20%, 30%. Even though they can give more, they are just going to try because they believe that, okay, this is an opportunity. Maybe it will work for me. I will try it. Okay, because if this one did not work for me, I still have opportunity out there. I can just immediately go there. Okay, and stop doing this business. So if your dialogue is like that, it means your level of commitment is very low. At the very first level of commitment, I will try. Next one, second level of commitment, I will do my best. There are people, they are attending trainings, they are following the instruction of the company and of their upline. However, when they experience failure, they are just going to give up, feel discouraged, and going to tell themselves that, this is not for me. I'm not good at this. Okay. So maybe I will be looking for another kind of opportunity that will fit me more rather than this one. So if you have that kind of commitment, my dear friends, it means you are just on the second level of commitment. But if you have this level of commitment, the third one, which is I will do the business whatever it takes, it means you have a high level of commitment that can push you through your success. So what kind of commitment is this? These are the people that even though they are always having a lot of challenges, a lot of failures and mistakes that is happening to their activities, they don't give up. Okay, they don't give up, and they just keep on continuing because they believe that by continuing doing the business, they're going to get a massive result. So right now, if you think that you're experiencing a lot of hardship, it's okay. It just means that you are very near to that success that you've been looking for. You are step nearer, okay, to that destination that you wanted to have. Okay. Next, of course, my dear friends, according here, most people fail not because of lack of desire. All of us have dreams in life, my dear friends. We are desiring something in life. But dreams, my dear friends, cannot become a reality if you're not going to take action. You need to take action, my dear friends, for it to be tangible. According here, because of lack of commitment. Most people fail not because of lack of desire, but because they lack commitment. They are not committed enough. If you want to become successful, my dear friends, you should be ready to do whatever it takes for you to get there. Okay, there's a lot of activities, there's a lot of experiences that you must experience before you get there. You need to have what it takes. You need to be ready to undergo the process, my dear friends. Okay, next one. According here, if you're ready to be successful, you also need to learn how to deal with your discouragement. So even us who are already at the top, who are already earning a lot of money, my dear friends, we feel this. We have discouragement coming from other people, from situations that we are facing in our everyday lives. So, how are we going to face this discouragement? Let me tell you this. Since this is normal, what we need to learn is how are we going to face it? How are we going to do our best so that the discouragement that we are experiencing will not prolong? Because if you prolong it, you are just going to make yourself depressed. Okay. Odeyemi Funmi said, learn before earning. And Naida Lumiba say, thank you, upline, Engineer Raymond Osher. How are you, Ma'am Naida? And of course, Mr. Raymond Osher. Yes. Aim Rose Barrett said, yes, we can get connected to a lot of mentors and coaches. That's true. So I want to apologize because my response is very slow, maybe because of the network. But don't be shy. Just comment there at the comment section below. Once it pops out on my screen, I'm going to do shout out and of course answer any of your concern that you're going to put there at the comment section. So for you, of course, to prevent okay prolonging this discouragement, what you're going to do, my dear friends, is first you must avoid those dream stealers. Who are these dream stealers? Maybe they are the closest friends that you have. They're going to say to you that, oh, you're doing that business of yours once again. That kind of business. I know a friend of mine who got scammed because they believe that opportunity can change their lives. Now, that kind of statement is a statement of a dream stealer. Instead of them giving you encouragement, they keep on discouraging you. Because why? Because they don't want you to become successful. They want you to become just like them, to be stagnant, to stay where they are. They don't want to see other people to level up. Now, my dear friends, don't entertain those kind of friends. They are hindering you. They're stopping you from growing. You don't need them in your business. I'm not telling you to unfriend them. I'm just telling you to avoid them. If you think that they are just talking about negative things about you, what you're doing, then stop talking to them. Change the topic, my dear friend. And of course, I want you to avoid always reading negative news and negative information that you can find in newspaper, television, and internet. Why? Because sometimes, even though we are not related to those kind of news, but if we keep on reading those kind of negative information, subconsciously, you are it and you yourself, you're becoming negative. Always remember that your dreams in life, they are all positive. So what you need to attract are positive things. Look for people that has the same dreams as yours, that has already achieved it. Make those words food for your mind so that you will get encouraged, for you to be positive, so that you will be motivated in doing the business more, and soon you will be the next achiever that we are going to celebrate in our business. So that's how are you going to face your discouragement. Okay, next one. We also have this. For you to become successful, of course, we must be excited. Are you excited when you're doing this business? Or are you doing the business frowning, always angry, always irritated? I know people like that, oh. They're doing the business, but when you see them, they always look angry. Now, remember, we are on a people's business. And people doesn't want to talk to other people who is frowning, who look scary, who are always irritated, who are always shouting. Why? Because instead of talking to you, they would rather talk to people who looks pleasant. So what are you going to do to show your excitement to other people? Of course, the very first thing we must do is for us to what? For us to smile. Okay. I want you to smile, my dear friends. Because if you're not going to smile, how are you going to show people that this is a kind of opportunity that can change their life for the better? So now, since we're talking about an opportunity that can change their life, you must show it in your face, in your expression, in your actions. You need to be excited, and you can start it by smiling. Who among all of you are smiling right now? If you're smiling right now, share me this emoji, okay? Send me this kind of emoji. This is an excited emoji. I'm not really sure what do you call this emoji, but you can just simply send that to me for me to know if you are smiling while your teeth is showing, that white beautiful teeth is showing. Okay. Other than that, of course, you need to be always excited. You need to show that energy. Okay. So that people will get curious as to what kind of business is what you are doing. Okay. So last but not the least, other than checking your excitement level, it's so important as well that you need to have focus. You need to focus, my dear friends, when it comes to business, because there are no people who became successful without knowing how to focus. For example, there are lots of multimillionaires or billionaires in different countries, my dear friends, that they have a lot of businesses. What is the reason for that? How can they focus if they have a lot of businesses that they are doing? My dear leaders, they can do that. It's because they're already successful. They already have people and money to support those kind of businesses. But for us who are just starting our own, my dear leaders, you need to focus on that business that you decided to start. Okay, you need to know what are the weakness, what are the strengths, what are the things that you must improve when it comes to your business. By doing so, you are learning by experiencing in your everyday application. That's why you need to focus. Don't immediately copy them because these people, before they have that a lot of business, they focus on only one business. You cannot drive two cars at the same time. Who among all of you can do that? Okay. Who among all of you can drive two cars at the same time? That's very impossible. You can only, or we can only drive one car. Or we can only, we can only ride one boat at the same time at this particular moment. So once we already establish our own business, we have already foundation, that's the time we can do what those multimillionaires are doing right now. Okay. So according here, focus on the outcome, not on the obstacle. Why did we put it here? Because sometimes when we are doing our business, there's a lot of failures, obstacles, setbacks that we are going to experience or we are going to face. Common reaction of people is to focus on the failures that we have, that we have just experienced. It's okay, again, it's okay to feel that way, but focusing too much on that, complaining to what happened to you, the bad things that happened to you will get you nowhere. Instead, I want you to focus on the outcome, your goal, that once you overcome those setbacks, what will happen to you? What are the blessings? What are the good things that might happen to you and to your family once you overcome all those setbacks that you are going to experience as you go through with your journey? Okay. And according here, always remember your focus determines your reality. So if you're always focusing on the setbacks and the challenges, my dear friends, what you are actually attracting is the negative, okay, the negative energy, and a lot of things that will happen to you is negative as well. Please avoid doing that, okay? Everything starts with your mind. So attract positive things so that what will happen to you is positive as well. So, last but not the least, of course, the skills. Very important. It's not only the right mindset that is important, but once you already have correct mindset, then you need to acquire and develop the skills necessary for you to have that ego. Okay. Ego entering your account here in EdPlan 2.0 or EASY or Economy Driver Plan. Okay, EASY is empowered consumerism, my dear friends. So what are the skills that you must learn when it comes to this business? There's lots of skills, but we are going to share to you the 5 basic skills. What are the 5 basic skills? Dear leaders of Nigeria, of different parts of the globe, you can share it there at the comment section below. What are the skills that we must learn, the 5 fingers, in order for us to get a result when it comes to network marketing? First, of course, is prospecting. Okay, I'm good, ma'am. Thank you po, ma'am. How are you, ma'am Naida? Thank you very much. And we also have someone from Capiz watching us, Ekrima Bacanto. How are you? Okay, so let me start with prospecting. I want you to write it down, my dear friends. Prospecting is a skill to which we are going to search or locate for people who has the higher probability of joining our business. Once again, we are only searching. We are only looking for people. We are not going to invite them. We are not going to present to them. We are not going to show them the products. Only searching for people. How are you going to search? My dear friends, we have a lot of book lists. Check your Facebook, check your phone book, your WhatsApp. Even if you go outside, you're going to see a lot of people. Now, as long as you know a certain person and even the people that they know, they are your prospect. Okay? According here, for you to do your prospecting great, okay, you need to have rather your prospect list. Okay? So, just get your notebook, my dear friends. You don't need to have an expensive or beautiful notebook just for you to do your prospect list. Just a clean notebook, my dear leaders, and then your pen, write down the names. Write down the names of the people that you want to put on your prospect list together with their details, such as their contact number. Okay. So, according here, you are going to write down at least how many names. Okay, how many names are you going to write down? That is at least 100 names. Out of 100 names, you are going to choose top 10. 10 people that you think is highly probable of joining you. I'm not telling you that they are going to immediately say yes to you, but these are the people that you think has the probability of joining you or at least saying yes to your presentation. So out of the 10, you're going to identify who are the two first people that you are going to invite onto this business. Okay? You don't need to immediately contact all these 10 people. Just choose two among the 10. We are going to do it gradually. You don't need to, force yourself to talk to people, to talk to all these 100 people in one day. I want you to focus first on the first two. That is your hot market. These are the people that you have determined that they need the business immediately, and you think that they will say yes to your presentation. Okay, how are you, Yele James? We have also Liza Doyawen from Baguio City. I hope that I pronounced the name well. Thank you very much. So according here, don't go prospect as you go. This particular prospecting, my dear friends, this is not a task. Okay, this is an activity, or rather this is okay, this is a kind of skill to which once you practice it over and over and over again, it becomes just like breathing, that even though you don't put it on your schedule, you will be able to just do it. Okay, just do it and apply it on your everyday life. I'm seeing a lot of our leaders, my dear friends, that even though they are just on a vacation, just simply talking to a stranger, it's like they're getting the names already and they're already getting the information out of that person. The next thing you know, that person is already attending the OPP or EdPlan presentation. Okay? That is a form of prospecting. Next one, of course, my dear friends, is invitation. Okay? So when you say invitation, my dear friends, you are going to inform the person that you have prospected that you are into a business. Okay? So I want to make it clear that you are not going to present the marketing plan and you're not going to present the products. Instead, you are just going to let them know that you are into a business. So how are you going to send your message? You can apply form. Form stands for F for family, my dear friends, O for occupation, R for recreation, and M is for your message. This is where you will be able to strike your conversation. For example, oh, how are you? You look so beautiful today. How's your family? Okay, so now, by asking them how are they and how is their family, my dear friends, you can now start a conversation and that person is going to answer you back. Okay, by having this kind or by speaking to them, you are getting information out of them. You will be able to know if they have problems in their family, in their job, my dear friends, or they simply don't have time because they are too busy. By identifying what is the need of this person or their problem, it's easier for you to create a message that will increase the probability or the possibility of this person saying, yes, I wanted to know that business that you are talking about. That is invitation. You can apply this one. Form stands for family, occupation, recreation, and message. Next one, after invitation, my dear friends, let me share to you the types of invitation. We have telephone invitation. When you're doing this one, my dear friends, make sure that the excitement is there. Okay, because even though they cannot see you, they can hear you. And from your voice, they can feel what you are feeling as well. Because if we're going to talk to them, feeling sad, my dear leaders, you're going you're going to send a particular feeling. And instead of them becoming curious, they will not get curious because you yourself, you're sad or you're angry about what you are talking about. But if you are excited, okay, telling them about a certain opportunity that you have found then they will become curious and they will want to know more about this opportunity that you are sharing to them. For example, oh, sister, how are you? It's been a great day for me. I wanted to know more about this thing that I found on the internet. Maybe you can accompany me, okay? Accompany me so that I can get your opinion on this opportunity that I found out. Will you be available? Okay. So I hope that you will be together with me. These are the schedules. Maybe we can go by this time. Okay. So that is just an example, my dear friends, on how are you going to do your invitation. But make sure that once again, if you're going to do this telephone invitation, you are excited. The feeling must be there and the energy you can, you can share it to the person you are talking to on the other line. Okay, next one. Personal invitation. In the personal invitation, it's so important that you impress them by what you look. I am not talking about, my dear friends, that you're going to buy a branded clothes just for you to look presentable. What I'm saying is that you need to at least look neat and clean. Since you are talking about the business, if you are going to have a meeting with the president, then you must wear the best clothes that will represent you, okay, that will represent you and give respect to the person that you are talking to. Okay, so some of us are going to say we must wear power dressing. What if you're going to talk to someone, my dear friends, who are not wearing the power dressing? Instead of them wanting to talk to you, they will feel intimidated. So when I say you need to look your best, you need to at least look presentable according to what kind of person you're going to meet during your invitation. But my dear viewers, don't just, wear any clothes because the person is, the person is wearing, wearing clothes that has a lot of holes in it. You're going to wear something like that. Please don't do that though. Okay, don't go to a meeting wearing a lot of holes, wearing a singlet or wearing a shorts, because that is not good, especially when it comes to a business just like this. Okay, you can wear formal clothes, my dear friends, or semi-formal clothes, as long as it represents you well, that it can show the people that you are into something. Okay, next one. This one, presentation. Okay, so when they say yes, okay, I will attend your presentation, we must know what are this type of presentation that we can do for them to understand all about your business. This is where you're going to share to them the product and, of course, the marketing plan. But when we're doing our presentation, you don't need to say or tell them all the information about the business. Just the general idea of how the business goes. That will suffice. So what are the types of presentation that we have? First is one-on-one presentation. One-on-one presentation, this is applicable if you're going to talk to, okay, a certain prospect that has position and authority. Who are them? They are the pastor, they are the politicians, they are the celebrity, my dear friends, and they are the managers, the doctors. These are the people that you cannot just invite on a very crowded place. Because imagine if Davido, okay, Davido, or a very famous singer was there, okay, is there, you invited inside a seminar hall, what will happen? Do you think that person can focus, can understand what the seminar is all about? No. It's not only them who's going to be distracted, but even the people inside of the seminar hall is going to be distracted because they would want to talk to that kind of person because they are very famous, they are celebrity. Instead of them focusing on one seminar, focusing on one training, no, they will not focus anymore. Instead, they are going to take their time talking to that famous celebrity. So now, if you have a certain prospect just like that, instead of bringing them in a crowded places, I want you to do a one-on-one presentation. One-on-one presentation, my dear friends, you can do it in a very private place. It depends on your conversation. Okay? So, when you're doing your presentation here, you don't need to explain everything for 1 or 2 hours. Maximum is 15 to 30 minutes. That's all. Because these people, they are very busy. So you need to use that time well. Just focus on just focus on the information that you think can help them understand the business. If your prospect cares more about the products, then present the products that can help him or her to alleviate a certain sign and symptom that he or she is experiencing. If the person wants to know more how is he going to earn through our compensation plan, then focus there. Marketing plan, matching bonus, and direct referral bonus. Once again, you don't need to explain everything. Just focus on the main subject that this person is most interested. Next, of course, we have the house presentation. House presentation, my dear friends, happens if you have downlines or leaders from a very far away place and they have a lot of prospect. They're going to ask you, can you help me do a presentation for them because they cannot come to our office? Maybe we can have our own presentation here on our place so that they can just, attend and understand what the business is all about. So for you to have a house presentation, you need to at least gather 10 to 14 people. 10 to 14 people, once everyone is gathered there, you can go on that place, help your leader do the presentation. That is house presentation. The maximum hour you're going to do that is only for 1 hour. You don't need to explain everything. Only 1 hour will do for you to explain the general information about our business. Next, of course, is the office presentation. In the office presentation, my dear friends, it can help you, okay? It can help you to have a higher yes rate, okay? Positive feedback rate. It's because there's a lot of people. And when there's a lot of people, the energy is also high. Other than the first timers, there are leaders. Yes, leaders who are making the atmosphere more lively and more energetic. These are the people who's going to shout, "Pawe, grabe, yes, oh." Okay, naso, okay. So now, by inviting them on a place that has a lot of positive people, they will become positive and they will become curious to your own business. And of course, after the presentation, we must move to closing. What is closing? My dear friends, we are doing this skill right after your presentation because sometimes even though they watch your presentation, they understood it, they still have questions in their mind. They still have concerns that they wanted to be addressed. So you, as an upline, you as the person who invited them, please don't allow them to go to go home without you explaining and answering or addressing their concerns. So how are you going to do that? If you are just new and you don't know how to close the deal, then you can apply the ABC rule. How does the ABC rule happens? So A stands for you, the advisor. Okay, it can be you, it can be your upline, it can be us, the international trainers, it can be the management. We are the advisor. We're going to help you to address the concern of your leaders or your future leaders rather. So you are the bridge. The bridge, my dear friends, its responsibility is to introduce your client or your prospect to the advisor, and another responsibility of yours is to introduce the advisor to the client so that they will not be strangers to each other. Definitely they don't know each other, my dear leaders. So in order for them to trust or at least have a little bit of trust, you must be there, introduce them very well. Okay? And before you let everyone meet, tell the advisor what kind of person your client is so that your advisor can prepare a certain script to which will make this client of yours say yes to your business. Okay? And other than that, you as a bridge, please stay there. Don't go anywhere else. So don't expect that the advisor will do everything for you. I want you to be there for you to observe what is happening. There will come a time that it's you who's going to do the presentation, the closing, and everything. So you need to observe, and at the same time, if the client and if the advisor, my dear friends, is going to ask some questions, you should be there to answer those, okay? For more clarification during the meeting, during the time you're doing your ABC rule, okay? And of course, when you're doing the introduction, please don't just introduce them like this. Okay, client, this is advisor. Listen to him because he is good when it comes to this business. Don't do like that, oh. Make sure you're going to introduce them well. Tell them, oh, my dear sister, this is one of our top earners here in this business. He is like this in profession, and he has experience what you have experiencing or what you are experiencing right now. So I want you to listen to him very well so that we can get idea on how are we going to use this opportunity to our own advantage so that we can solve your problem. Okay? Make sure you're going to introduce them well. Okay. Last but not the least, of course, that is follow up. So how are you going to do your follow up and why is it so important? Even though you did your presentation, you're closing very well with the help of the advisor, sometimes a person or your prospect will just say to you, okay, let me think about it. Okay, I love the presentation. I love the business. I will join you. However, I don't have the money yet. Maybe by Monday. Okay, maybe by Monday, I can go back once again to do my registration. What are you going to do if they say that? Okay, you don't need to worry if they said that they are interested and they don't have the money yet. It's okay. What you just need to do is for you to follow them up. But when you do the follow up, make sure you're going to apply it as soon as 24 to 48 hours. Okay, that is 1 to 2 days. Don't wait for 1 week before you follow them up because by that time, they already talked to a lot of people and those people who answered them gave them a negative feedback. Because sometimes this is the thing that we do, even though we are not part of the business yet, because we wanted to check if this is for us or not. We are going to talk to our friends and to our family without having the skills yet. So what they're going to say to you, they're going to say a lot of bad things about your decision and about this business. By the time you're going to contact them after 1 week, they are already manipulated and their perspective have already changed. Hey. Okay. So I hope that I am still connected, my dear friends, to each and every one of you. Okay. To each and every one of you, please send me a lot of thumbs up if you can still hear me and you can still see me here live. Okay. So, Ma'am Mary Anudo, how are you? Thank you for being here together with Ma'am Pilar Ison. So, how are you going to maintain the excitedness? Okay, the excitedness of your prospect. Apply this 24 to 48 hours rule. You can just message them, send them all the important information about the business, especially about events, about the trainings. If we have new achievers, send it to them. Okay, let them follow our page AIM Nigeria Talks so that they will be notified if we have new multimillionaires and new global ambassador prime, gold executive prime, silver executive prime in the business. By doing so, you are maintaining the excitedness of your prospect at a very, very high level. So, my dear leaders, once they already have the money, they are going to still have the same answer to you that, wow, I wanted to do the business. I'm very excited. I will be doing I will be doing this to you, with you rather, right now. So that's it. And of course, expose them more to our business. It means you're going to invite them to a lot more trainings, to a lot more events. If we have a car blessing event, my dear friends, invite them. Let them also have a snap on that new car that our leaders have uh, have bought, okay, or have achieved using EdPlan 2.0 or empowered consumerism, okay? So that's how you're going to do it. By doing that, my dear friends, you make them feel that, this is my future here in EdPlan 2.0. Okay, and of course, we also have the goal setting. So this is not part of the 5 fingers, but this is an important skill that we must apply before and after. Okay, before and after the person joins the business. What is goal setting? You are setting up a certain goal, my dear leaders, to that prospect of yours so that he will be able to create a plan and activities necessary for him to acquire and achieve whatever it is that he or she wanted to achieve. So we can use a lot of frameworks, a lot of theories, and a lot of strategies, but we are sharing you this one, the SMART goals. How are you going to apply this one? SMART stands for specific, M measurable, A is achievable, R realistic, and T is timely or for time bound. It means, my dear friends, that once you become part of the business or you're about to become part of the business, don't just tell yourself that, I wanted to become a multimillionaire. That is not a goal. You are just dreaming that you wanted to become a millionaire without even knowing how much money you wanted to earn and how long you will be able to make it possible. You need to be specific, my dear friends. If you wanted to have a car, I ask you, what kind of car? What color of the car? What model of the car? What brand of the car? How much is the car? That's how specific you should be. And at the same time, you need to measure how long, my dear friends, you will be able to attain that goal of yours. You wanted a Range Rover, a white one, my dear friends. This is the amount of money for you to buy that kind of car. And you told me as your upline that, oh, I want to have that kind of car in just a matter of 1 month. Okay. So now, after hearing that, you need to identify, is it achievable? Can this person attain that particular goal of his, having a Range Rover, the latest model, at this kind of price in just 1 month? You need to identify that. And after, after contemplating, you decided to tell him the truth. Okay, it's possible for you to have that kind of car, that kind of money, my dear friend. But, okay, 1 month is impossible for now. It's because you are new and you don't have any skills and knowledge yet when it comes to this business. So what we need to do as an upline, as the person concerned to them, we are going to tell them a very possible way or a time, a duration of time to which they will be able to attain that. Tell them, okay, by 1 year, these are the goals, or these are rather the plans or activities that we must do every blessed day in order for us to come up with this kind of result. You show them the computation, the everything, the activities. That is one of your responsibility as their upline. Okay. And realistic, by showing them all that computation and all the schedules that they might have once they have already decided for that kind of goal, my dear friends. Ask them, do you think this is realistic for you to work for 24 hours a day just for us to attain this in just a matter of 1 year? Ask them. Okay, and of course, as an upline, you need to give your honest opinion. Don't be shy. Don't be shy to give your honest opinion. Don't lie to them. Because remember, these people, they joined you because they trusted you. So don't be afraid to be honest with them, because you are there to give them an idea on how to make their goals a reality. Okay? And last but not the least, time bounded. There's always should be a schedule. Don't just expect that, okay, I wanted to have a Range Rover, this kind of amount, my dear friend or my dear brother, and you don't give them a deadline. Give them a deadline so that they will do their best on that specific time you have given them. If you don't give them a deadline, believe you me, they are not going to do that. They don't even put an effort or invest a time just for them to finish that particular task that you have given them. So make sure you're going to give them a schedule or a deadline. So there you have it, my dear friends. I just finished our NDO, or New Distributors Orientation. Thank you very much for watching, listening to us now, okay, this particular Tuesday. And before I go, I want you to, I want you, I want to rather, I want to invite each and every one of you, because we have an ongoing enrollment to our roadmap to success. So the enrollment have already started yesterday or last Monday, September 13, and it will continue up to September 18. We only have limited slots, my dear friend. We cannot accommodate everyone, no? Okay, because the number of Zoom, the number of participants that Zoom can allow, my dear friends, is only a few. So make sure that before we hit okay, a certain slot, you already enroll. What you just need to do once again is for you to check our post here in AIM Nigeria Talks, and you will be able to know what are the requirements necessary for you to be part of the starter class, especially if you're just a new one and you wanted to be mentored by the owners of the company, especially Sir John Aspirin and the training team of Empowered Consumerism. Okay? So, thank you very much, and I hope you have learned a lot. If you've learned a lot, my dear friends, don't be shy. Type it there. The comment section below. I've learned a lot. Okay. So, I just exhausted my English. So, thank you very much for listening and watching us, or watching me rather, today. And always remember that this training, we prepare this for you because we want you to become the best CEO of your own business. We don't only want you to earn a lot of money. We want you to become successful, an owner of your own company and business that has the ability to manage their own business, to multiply the money, to save the money, and also to teach other people to do the same thing for them. We are on a helping business, so we want you to share what you have learned. By doing so, by helping a lot of people, you are not only helping yourself, but you are helping your family and those people who trusted you. Money will come after that, okay? So, thank you very much, my dear friends. I hope that you have learned a lot, and thank you for those people who are sending me messages. I have learned a lot, such as Mr. Yele James, Andrew Iterama, Mr. Valley Ruben, and she said, yes, I do. And Mom Aim Rose Barot said, today is another day of sharpening our mind for knowledge. Okay, for knowledge and skills about our business. Thank you so much, Ma'am Ras, for your time, and thank you for always being one of our mentors in this industry. Thank you very much, and I appreciate you guys as well. So I hope that you share this good news to a lot of people. Tomorrow, we are going to have another EdPlan presentation that is 10 a.m. here on this page. Make sure to follow us so that you're going to be updated and notified anytime, anywhere you are. So, this is your international trainer once again, Ras Gilera, saying with God and with EdPlan 2.0 Economy Driver Plan and, okay, Empowered Consumerism, and of course the OVI, everything is possible. See you all later or tomorrow, 10 a.m. once again. God bless everyone. Thank you.